Well, we dated about a year before I proposed. About 6 months later, we got married. I mean, she was very easy to fall in love with. An amazing woman, amazing leader, strong character, very loving, very sweet. Kind of what I'd always hoped for in a woman. Julie woke me up, said I'm gonna go make coffee. And about 15 minutes later, Ben hollered and said, "Dad, could you come in here for a minute?" Didn't sound real serious, but I came in here and Julie was sitting in the chair she loved to sit in and had an ice pack on her chest. I said, "What's going on?" And she said, "I don't feel right. I can't catch my breath." Take her to the hospital. They said, "We're gonna run tests, be about an hour and a half." About 20 minutes later, they're calling me going, "Get in here." And as we approached the CT room where they were trying to do a scan of her, the first thing I heard was, "We've lost her pulse again." And I thought in my head, you said again, you said the word again. This isn't Julie. I'm in the wrong place. They called me over to speak to her and she was non-responsive at that point. And as I walked out of the room, God spoke to my heart and he said, "Son, I'm gonna take you through the darkest time of your life. But watch for me because I'll be there." I started getting texts from people, some from friends, some from church people, from my small group, my connection group. Church people are just, my phone's just blowing up, praying for you. What can we do? Love you. And you know, probably the greatest text that I receive from multiple people is, I mean, you don't know what to say in times like that. And they just said, "I have no idea what you're going through, but I love you and I'm praying for you." There's other details that aren't, relevant for all this, but the bottom line is we left the hospital without Julie. But then when we came home to a house full of people. People had already come with help in different ways. It was unbelievable. Over this last year, our connection group has been absolutely amazing. I can't imagine going through this without them. We've experienced a whole lot of prayer, a lot of messages, a lot of cards. "How are you doing? We're praying for you. We love you. Do you need anything?" And what we needed and what we still need is prayer. And man, we have felt the prayers. The day that it happened, they were right there on the spot, encouraging us and lifting us up and helping out with stuff. Even though it's tapered off, which is how it's supposed to be because you get a new normal, my group is still there for me. We have a group chat, we talk, we joke, and we connect through there. It's a deeper relationship. The connection group has helped me move forward by keeping my focus on the things that matter. When he told me to watch for him, and he would be there. He was there through the group. I can't tell you the number of times, but I got a phone call or a text at just the right moment when I needed it the most. It was just his way of going, "You can trust me." He told me early in the process, he said, "I'm going to take care of you, but you got to get out of my way." And he has. And in those times where I wanted to get in the way, he used the folks from my group to help me stay out of the way. Connection is not just important, it's critical to our spiritual journey. Not only are the relationships important, but we can't grow in Christ without relationships. Because as we learn to love and be loved, it helps us understand the love of the Father better. From the person that needs it the most and the person that thinks they need it the least, connection is critical to your spiritual journey. That's what I love about a connection group. It is your spiritual family growing together for Jesus. Julie sits at the feet of Jesus now, but we're all going to see her again. And we'll all be reunited one day, and we'll worship the King together as a group again. Regardless of where we're all at in 5 years, there is a bond through Christ of friendship, even family level friendship, that will last for all eternity. And that's the beauty of being in a small group.